some disturbing images from Canada in the last few days. Thousands of truckers are laying siege to their biggest cities. We are reminded of Trudeau's unsolicited advice to India last year. Today, the same Trudeau is in hiding. The Tukre Tukre Brigade in Canada has forced him to go into hiding. He should remember how he was supporting the Tukre Tukre gang in India last year. Let's debate.
Convoy of truckers making their way to the Canadian capital of Ottawa over the weekend. Thousands of protesters protesting on the streets against the COVID rules and vaccine mandates. And protesters desecrating tomb of unknown soldier. The situation in Canada has been unprecedented. So much so that certain reports indicate that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his family were shifted to a safe house amid the anti-government sentiment. In fact, many experts and global political observers have compared the situation in Canada to not just the US capital siege, but also the year-long protests by certain groups on the outskirts of Delhi. And the similarities cannot be missed. While the groups protesting on the outskirts of Delhi had come prepared for a long haul, and so are the truckers in Ottawa.
But everybody here is so supportive. It's good to know that, but I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere until we get something done here.
How long are you going to stay?
I'm prepared to stay a month if I got to stay a month.
Oh, really? You got stuff to stay a month?
Yeah.
Canadian politicians like a certain Jagmeet Singh, who slandered India during the farmers' protest, is now calling the protesting truckers extremist elements. And the Canadian Prime Minister, who had stood by the protesters in India last year, has now reportedly gone into hiding when a similar protest is raging on the streets of his capital city.
The situation is concerning, and we're all very worried about family and friends. I know that's the reality for many of you. Let me remind you, Canada will always be there to defend the right of peaceful protest.
Canada has for far too long patronized Khalistan terror elements like Mod Halewal, who called for violence in India last year.
That you are separate from Punjab and that you are separate from the Khalistan movement.
Now, with Canada itself on the brink of a civil war, it's time for Justin Trudeau to introspect.
Question here is, why is Justin Trudeau, why is Justin Trudeau gone into hiding? He should join the protesters. He loves these kind of protests. He loves highways being blocked. He likes national memorials desecrated. Pathikrit, why is he gone into hiding? He's a supporter of the Tukre Tukre gang. Pathikrit.
I don't think any political...
Pathikrit.
Arnab, I feel like taking a step back and actually enjoy the mess Canada is right now in, the government of Canada. You see, Trudeau behaves like an appendage of the white man with a colonial supremacy sense, and he thinks that he has the proverbial racial right to comment on anything that happens in any Asian country. So here is a man who supports regime-changing anarchy anywhere in the world, anywhere in Asia. He was a supporter of Arab Spring, and today in his own country, look at what is happening.
Well, he was supporting, yes, last year.
Look at the vaccine mess that they have created. Look at the vaccine mess.
Just 1 minute, Vivek, wait.
India's population is 35 times of that of Canada. We have vaccinated 95% of the people with the first dose, 75% with 2 doses. The third vaccine has been given to people with above 60 years of age. Canada, with a 3.8 crore population, is yet to vaccinate everybody.
Vivek,
in India, there is no vaccine mandate.
Vivek, here's a question. Vivek, understand. Vivek, listen. Vivek, let me tell you, in case you have not followed what's happening in Canada, and viewers never forget the fact that the Canadian government was the first to support the Tukre Tukre gang. And, when in the Red Fort, when our national flag was being desecrated, the same fellow Trudeau was there saying, I'm standing with these farmers, etc. We told him they are not farmers. They're anti-nationals. And today he's gone into hiding. Why is he going into hiding? What's happening in Canada today? People are desecrating the Canadian flag. But when they were desecrating the tricolour, Trudeau was very happy. Very happy.
I'd like to take that.
Very happy. Today they're desecrating the Canadian flag. He doesn't like it.
No.
When highways were being blocked in my country, he was very happy. Today people are carrying Nazi flags. People are carrying Nazi flags all over Canada. He doesn't like it.
Absolutely not. See, there are two different problems. The farmer problems are very different from the truckers union. We interact with the truckers union in the United States of America also and Canada also. So if you, I mean, the question is,
the truckers, and you told them not to take the vaccine.
Just for benefiting
you
the
interacted and told them not to take the vaccine.
You cannot bulldoze the truckers in Canada.
No, you interacted with them and told them not to take the vaccine. Vivek, have you taken the vaccine yourself? Have you taken the vaccine yourself? Have you? You said you have interacted with them.
No, one second. It's not a vaccine issue. Thank you. Mamta is on the debate. Pathikrit, 1 minute. Pathikrit, the fact is, 1 minute. Vivek, I want to get Syed Abbas in it. See, listen. When the Tukre Tukre brigade tries to break my country, Trudeau celebrates. Today he's saying that we need to restore democracy in Canada. How come he's concerned about democracy? Why has he gone into hiding? Why is he such a coward? The same people who in his cabinet who were supporting the Khalistanis, why are they asking for peace today? Mamta, my point is about hypocrisy.
I shall answer you.
I want Mamta to come in first. It's about hypocrisy. Be clear about it. Accept the hypocrisy. And the fact is, when it happens on your own soil to yourself, then it begins to hurt. Well, Canada, you sit in Canada, you allow the Khalistanis to do what they want. They carry out every attempt to threaten my country's sovereignty. The same Trudeau was supporting them every day. A bunch of truckers take over his capital city, he goes into hiding. Do you see the hypocrisy? If you don't, then you must be absolutely blind. Mamta.
Yeah.
Okay,
thank you, Mr. Goswami. Actually, today, Trudeau has got the taste of his own medicine. None of us can forget his statement, which he had given during the this farmers' protest was going on in India, and especially when this whole tractor brigade was creating mayhem, menace on roads on 26th January. I mean, it was none of his business. He had no business to interfere in our internal matter, be it farmer law, protest, whatever it was. But he was going on and hopping platform to platform and talking and supporting these extremists. And today, when he's got the taste of his medicine, he's gone into hiding. He disappeared along with his family. Look at the conduct of the Prime Minister of Canada. Why can't he come and stand and talk to his own people? Where was the need to go into hiding?
No.
Can you answer these questions? Please tell me that. You should know these people.
If you allow me, ma'am.
One more fact.
Listen to me, ma'am. I was patient.
One more fact
I heard you.
To everybody's notice that Justin Trudeau, who was saying that I am for MSP,
this is not Mamta show. This is Republic TV, and allow me to make my point. Now, first things first.
Let me tell you,
the fact of the matter. Allow me.
No, Syed, wait a minute. Syed, wait a minute. Let her complete. Let her complete.
India. In WTO.
No. We told him then. We told this fellow Trudeau then. It's our internal matter. These people are not farmers. They are blackmailing the country. They are blocking the highways. And Trudeau at that time said, no, India should learn democracy. 1 minute. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Syed Abbas. At that time, Trudeau said, listen, you must encourage democracy. You must encourage free thinking. He used to lecture India. He used to say, we don't know about democracy. And he used to say also, Syed, these are not criminals. Don't file criminal cases on them. Today, Shazia, the same Trudeau, his government, is initiating multiple criminal investigations in connection with these people who say we are only protesting. So what's the logic, Syed?
Okay.
What's the logic?
No, I'll answer you in a minute. Let me quickly address the points here. we know what this protest is all about. There are anti-vaxxers out there, the truckers company, which many of them.
It's not the issue, it's the method.
Vaccine mandate.
It's not the issue, it's the method.
I'll come to it.
It's not the issue, it's not vaccine or farmers, it's the method. There are methods. We used to say that no, there are ways in which you can protest in India.
It's not about.
Okay, so one point I agree with you, Arnab, and that is no world political leader must. No world political leader. Shazia ji, is your name Syed Abbas? Can you please allow me to speak? Thank you, ma'am. Okay. 30 seconds and then I'll hear you. The fact of the matter, Arnab, I agree with you, no world political leader must raise his voice or be happy of desecration of any flag. Let us condemn that. Now let's look at the difference. Who did Trudeau support? Trudeau did not support the writers or Khalistani. He supported the Indian farmers and there is nothing wrong in it. Now is BJP supporting the anti-vaxxers? Is BJP saying karma strikes again? Now Trudeau is hiding. Excuse me, madam, sir. If there is a threat on life on Modi ji also, he will be taken into complete security. That is the protocol.
No. The issue is not that. The issue is not his right to security. 1 minute, just 1 minute. Listen.
No, you missed it, my dear.
I think you're missing the point. Shazia can make it.
Syed, you're all over the place. And clearly, I think. So there are clear parallels. While the Freedom Convoy truckers are there dancing on the tomb of the unknown soldier, just like there were when there were protests here on the Republic Day. And there were people here who were desecrating the national flag, and we all saw the scenes. We all saw the scenes on the Republic Day, and those are the parallels I'm talking about. And they were all in protest against the legislation passed by the Indian Parliament. There was a leader, and there was a head of a state, and we are talking about Canada, who was saying things which were clearly an internal matter. Just as our government, hear me, Syed, our head of the state has not commented on the internal matters of Canada. I think similarly, other heads of states and governments should reflect and be more circumspect when they comment so openly to pander to their own vote banks and on other.
I just hope Trudeau's learned his lesson. You know, the fact is that as far as the fact is, it's so easy. It's so easy. I'm saying this to Canadians who must ask Trudeau. It was so easy for this fellow Trudeau to instigate and provoke and provide sanctuary to forces who are acting against our national security. Did he think once? You talk about the response.
Yes.
Kapil, our Prime Minister, came out on television. He reached out to the farmers. It was over. Trudeau, he's run away. He's gone into hiding.
Yes.
So you know what? As they say, the shoe pinches when it's on the other foot.
And
yes,
it's so
please.
easy. It's so easy to say right now. It's so easy right now for our government or any government to say, "Oh, we are with those truckers there." It helps, But this is something every government
should we say that? Should we say, Kapil? Should we say, Kapil, that Trudeau should respect democracy, encourage these people? Should our Prime Minister give lectures to him?
Arnab, first thing we need to be very, very aware of is the fact that protest is one of the hallmark of democracy. You can't simply say is someone who's
then why is Trudeau filing criminal cases? Mamta wants to respond. Then why is Trudeau filing criminal cases against them? Then why is Trudeau filing criminal cases against the people who, by your own definition, are just protesters?
Arnab,
look at these hypocrites who have come on debate and they are supporting Trudeau even today. They are supporting this guy Trudeau even today. I mean, look at your hypocrisy. How can you even think of doing this? Trudeau was clapping and happily dancing in his own country when these extremists were on roads in the name of tractor parade and they were disrespecting our national flag. When they ruined and created menace in national capital of India. Don't you feel bad?
Kapil,
I got a minute to left, so Kapil must respond. Kapil is responding, Kapil.
Madam, I can assure you one thing. Madam, I can assure you one. Madam, if you are done, I'll respond only then.
Kapil.
जितने flags I can promise you, आपने अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं देखे होंगे Indian flags, उतने Indian flags farmers ने अपने tractors में लगाए थे. सिंगू बॉर्डर में इतने फ्लैग्स, इंडियन फ्लैग, आप उन इंडियन फ्लैग्स के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे जो प्राउडली हमारे फार्मर्स ने अपने ट्रैक्टर्स में लगाए थे।
ये भी तो कैनेडियन फ्लैग लेके जा रहे हैं, तो डरते क्यों हैं ट्रूडो? Why is Trudeau gone into hiding? These people are carrying the Canadian flag.
Against them.
These people are carrying the Canadian flag. Shazia is responding to you. 1 minute left, 30 seconds left.
वो भी मैंने देखा, समझ में आया आपको? नहीं, मेरे रिपब्लिक, हमारे रिपब्लिक डे में पिछले साल क्या हुआ है ना, वो भी मैंने देखा है। समझ में आया आपको? वो कभी नहीं हुआ है जिंदगी में, जो पिछली बार हुआ है, कभी नहीं हुआ है। और हम लोग कभी उसे माफ नहीं करेंगे। सुन लीजिए आप, पूरी गारंटी के साथ इजाजत दी गई थी और वो हमारे तिरंगे के साथ हुआ है। समझ में आया आपको? समझ में आया?
आपने शाजिया जी देखे वहां कितने झंडे थे?
वो कभी नहीं होने देंगे।
I bet you इतने झंडे आपने कहीं एक साथ देखे नहीं होंगे।
जी आपने देखा हमारे झंडे के साथ क्या हुआ? आपने देखा हमारे झंडे के साथ हुआ? आपने देखा क्या हुआ पिछले रिपब्लिक डे पे? आपने देखा झंडे के साथ क्या हुआ? आपने देखा भारतीय तिरंगे के साथ क्या हुआ? आपने देखा हिम्मत है बोलने की, हिम्मत है भारत के लिए बोलने की, हिम्मत है, हिम्मत है उनके खिलाफ बोलने की। क्या हुआ पिछले 26 जनवरी को? हिम्मत है बोलने की, देश के लिए बोलने की हिम्मत है, अपने देश के लिए होगी, नहीं हिम्मत होगी। टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग के लोगों को सिर्फ टुकड़े करने की आदत है। हम लोग नहीं होने देंगे भाई, हम लोग नहीं होने देंगे। सीख लो, सीख लो, किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है,
किसानों के ऊपर गाड़ियां चलाएं, आपके ऊपर हिम्मत है।
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
सुन लीजिए, जय हिंद,
आप बोलिए क्या कहना है आपके?
जय हिंद।
कहां से गाड़ी हटाई? जय हिंद हमारा भी है, जय हिंद आपका नहीं है। जय हिंद,
जय बोलूंगी,
जय हिंद। आप भी जोर से बोलो, मैं भी जोर से बोलूंगा।
I thank you.
मैं 100 बार बोलूंगा।
I thank you. I think Trudeau should learn his lesson. I thank you for that debate. And ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning I'll be live from 8 a.m. onwards on Budget Day Live. It's going to be interesting to see what the booster shot the economy gets tomorrow. Till tomorrow evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye.